doesn't look exactly like it did before.
Ah!
Please, can you fix it, Nanny?
Don't worry. I know just what to do.
I knew Nanny Plum would have a spell to fix it.
I'm not going to fix it.
Are you going to buy a new teapot?
No, much simpler than that.
What?
We'll tell the Queen. Excuse me, Your Majesty.
What is it, Nanny Plum?
Unfortunately, there has been a little accident.
Accident? What happened?
I'm sorry to say that your teapot has been broken.
Oh, the teapot I said no one was to touch.
Yes.
Nanny Plum, I told you not to dust that tea set.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I have a good mind to turn you into a slug.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, darling?
Could you turn me into a snail, perhaps, instead?
No.
Mummy, it was me. I did it, and I've been sad all day. And now you're going to have to turn me into a slug instead of Nanny.
Oh no, my poor darling. Don't be sad. It's only a silly piece of pottery.
But, Mummy, you were going to turn Nanny into a slug.
Oh, I didn't really mean that.
Sorry I made you sad, Mummy.
Oh, Holly, I'm only sad that you felt you couldn't tell me.
We did try and mend it.
It doesn't look like it did before, but the children have tried their hardest.
Oh, that is beautiful. Just as beautiful as it was before.
Daddy told us to feed Betty, but now she's so big she'll never fly. Daddy must be wrong.
Holly, Daddy's never wrong. He's a king and he's very, wise.
But how will Betty fly?
Wait and see. Good night, Holly.
Good night, Mummy.
But how will Betty Caterpillar fly?
Well, she won't exactly be a caterpillar anymore.
I don't get it.
You will tomorrow. Good night, Ben.
Good night, Dad.
Morning time. Ben!
Holly!
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Holly.
Oh, where's Betty?
I don't know. But look at that.
Ugh. What is it?
Don't know, but it wasn't here yesterday.
Hiya. Hi, Violet. Hi, Strawberry. Ugh. What's that?
We don't know.
It's a cocoon. Caterpillars make them. So, is Betty Caterpillar inside? Yes, but when she comes out, she won't be a caterpillar anymore.
What will she be?
Maybe a frog. A frog? Or maybe a bird. I see. Betty Caterpillar's going to turn into a bird. Then she'll fly. Are we there yet?
Nearly. This way.
Hello, Princess Holly.
Hello, wise old elf.
This is the great elf clock,
Wow.
the most accurate clock of all.
What does accurate mean?
It means it always tells the right time.
Quite so, Ben. I set it every night by the distant bells. They usually ring about now.
Da-da-dum, do-da-dee-da, da-da-la-la, dum-dum-dee-da. Oh, my tummy's rumbling. That means it's time for dinner. Dinner time! Dinner time!
The bells, the bells. Now I need to adjust the clock.
That's just Nanny Plum.
What do you mean?
Nanny rings the bell every night when it's dinner time.
And how does Nanny Plum know it's dinner time?
Her tummy rumbles.
What? You mean I've been setting the great elf clock to a fairy's tummy rumble?
Yes.
Her tummy does seem to be amazingly accurate. It is dinner time.
Bye, Ben.
See you tomorrow, Holly. Oh,
Why has Gaston stopped?
he's looking up into the sky. So that's where your wand has gone.
How?
Can your wand fly?
My wand is magic, but I don't think it can fly.
Well, it's up there somewhere. If only it could talk to us and tell us where it is.
That's easy. It can't talk, but it can make a sort of tinkly sound.
Great! Could you call to it?
OK. Wand, I want. That's my wand.
It's coming from up there. It's a jackdaw.
And it's got my wand.
Jackdaws like shiny things.
It's very high up. And I'm not allowed to fly high.
No problem. I'll climb up.
Be careful, Ben.
Don't worry, Holly. Elves are very good at climbing, and I'm an elf. Nice birdie. Can we have our wand back, please? That was lucky.
Wow, Ben. Tricking the jackdaw to open its mouth. I would never have thought of that.
Yes. Elves are very good at that sort of thing. We should go before the jackdaw works out what to do next.
OK.
Giddy up, Gaston! Giddy up! Giddy up! Gaston has spots on his back.
And Gaston's bed is where he lays.
It's another map.
Ooh. The X shows the little castle.
Impossible! I've dusted every nook and cranny of the little castle. I would have found it.
Maybe it's well hidden, me sweetheart.
To the little castle.
Hello, everybody.
Peace of the night.
Goodness me.
Daddy, we're searching for pirate treasure.
My uncle is Redbeard the Elf Pirate.
Your Majesties. A pirate, eh? Not a nasty pirate, Your Majesty. A good pirate. For I am Redbeard, the Elf Pirate.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
So, where's this treasure?
Up above the castle, I point to the sky, and hidden underneath me is where the clue lies.
Well, that's just nonsense.
I know. The roof is above the castle.
And it points to the sky.
Very clever, Your Majesties.
But that's ridiculous. I've dusted on top of the roof 100 times.
Maybe it'd be under the roof.
I've an idea. Take a look under the roof, Nanny Plum.
Oh, are you sure, Your Majesty?
I command it.
As you wish. Zip, zap, zap! Roof lift up!
Oh, I meant take a look through the attic door.
Oh.
Another map.
The X is at the river.
Oh, Nanny Plum's in a bird's nest.
I'll be all right, as long as the eggs don't hatch. Oh dear.
Those baby birds look hungry.
Oh bother! My wings are still wet. Woo!
Nanny Plum!
It's not pleasant, but it's only mud.
I think it's quicksand.
Nanny Plum is sinking into the ground.
Ben? I'm ready to be rescued now.
Fantastic! Giddy up, Gaston! Giddy up! Giddy up! Keep still, Nanny Plum. I'm going to throw this lasso round your waist. She's too heavy! Gaston, pull harder!
Hooray! Ooh, Nanny Plum, you smell horrible.
Well, at least no one else was here to see all that.
My goodness, is that you, Nanny Plum?
Yes, Queen Thistle. I'm just teaching the children a few fairy rules.
Excellent. And what fairy rules are you teaching?
Rule 1. Fairies must always look nice. Hair lovely, clothes stylish, skin beautifully clean.
Yes. I've been showing the children what not to do.
Rule 2. Fairies must never ever be without their wands.
Yes, Strawberry. King Thistle doesn't want to know all the little details.
Quite right. You seem to have everything under control, Nanny Plum. Please carry on.
Thank you, Your Royalness. Where? All I can see is a litter bin.
What? Big people and fairies might call it a litter bin, but to us it is the great elf tower.
Why are you wearing those funny clothes?
They're not funny.
These are safety clothes. The great elf tower can be very dangerous.
And very smelly. Here goes.
Keep going. You're almost there.
Have you found lots of things for making toys?
Not yet. It's a bit dark. I'll go down and take a closer look. Oh, dear. I think the great elf tower is empty.
Oh. Mummy, Daddy, can I have some more jelly, please? This is a really
Dad,
nice
I
picnic.
can hear
Oh,
big
look,
people.
sandwiches.
We must stay out of their way. Big people have very big feet.
Come on, Rex.
That was a lovely picnic.
Let's tidy up.
OK, Dad. I'll take the litter to the bin.
Thank you, Lucy.
Come on, Rex.
That's the sound of big people. Quick, get out of the bin.
Huh? What was that?
I said, get out of the bin.
It's not a bin. It's the great elf tower.
Just get out of there, you silly old elf.
Excuse me.
Ooh, a little fairy.
Hello.
Ooh, and a smelly little fairy.
I am not a smelly little fairy. I'm a smelly little elf.
It's
Rinky-dinky-doo, rinky-diddly-dee, dooby-dooby-doo, dibbly-dibbly-dee, rinky-dinky-doo.
Stop!
Would you like me to stop?
Yes! And please go!
Would you like me to go?
Yes! Goodbye!
Oh, sleep well. See you in the morning.
Mr. Gnome is funny.
He is silly.
Yes, really silly.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
It's the gnome. He's come back to eat our breakfast.
Oh! A mole!
Oh, it's eating our washing.
Shoo! Shoo! Go away, mole! Princess Holly,
do you know a magic spell to get rid of moles?
I'm sorry, Mr. Elf. I don't.
Oh, dear. Think, Mr. Elf. What gets rid of moles?
Hello?
Hooray!
Yes, moles don't like us gnomes. No idea why.
Thank you, Mr. Gnome, for saving our campsite from the mole.
That's all right. What's for breakfast?
The mole ate all the food.
Oh, dear.
Good morning.
Nanny Plum!
How was your night?
It was very strange.
Mr. Gnome turned up, and he loves oranges.
And Mr. Gnome sang a funny song called Rinky Dinky Doo.
Then a mole came along and ate our washing line and all our food.
And now we haven't any breakfast.
Yes, I thought that might happen. Zigzag zog, make me into a frog.
Wow!
A common frog. Look how slimy it is. And how smelly it is.
Oh, stinky whippy poo!
And how silly it sounds. Well, that brings today's nature class to a most satisfactory close. Nanny Plum, you can turn yourself back now.
I don't think Nanny Plum can turn herself back again.
She can't pick up her wand.
Oh, what a shame. Now, for your homework.
But Nanny Plum, we can't leave her as a frog.
Can't we? Oh, I suppose not. Which fairy wants to turn her back again?
Me!
All right. Holly, do your best.
I'm not sure what spell to use.
I'm sure Nanny Plum would want you to just have a go anyway.
OK, I'll try this. Abracazary, frog to fairy. Oh, it worked.
Oh, thank you, Holly.
Oops. Sorry, Nanny.
You did very well, Holly. But you shook your wand a bit too hard. Abracazary, frog to fairy.
Hooray!
You see, children, it's all in the wand control.
It's Big Bad Barry.
He's swimming towards Redbeard's boat.
Oh, dear. He's going to eat it.
No! Me treasure! Did you see that? He swallowed it whole, like it were a grape.
Oh, what a shame. Shall we go home then?
Go home? But we haven't got me treasure.
Well, we can't do much about that now.
I never thought I'd say it, but Nanny Plum is right.
Unless you want to sail into Barry's stomach and take your treasure back. This adventure is over.
You're right, me fruity pancake. Take us home, Mr. Elf.
Aye, aye, Captain Redbeard. Who turned out the lights?
It's all gone dark.
Where are we?
Oh, we must have sailed into a cave. Mr. Elf was chatting instead of looking where he was going.
I was parked.
Well, we're somewhere strange, and no mistake. And I'll shave me beard off if there's not something fishy going on. Turn on the lights, Mr. Elf.
Aye, aye, Captain.
It smells fishy.
What a pong!
Where are we?
Look! Me ship!
There are more boats as well.
It's Bunty, the boat Big Bad Barry ate last winter. That's my old boat, Trixabel. And there's Fifi. And Miss Boo-Boo.
If all those boats are inside Big Bad Barry...
Then we must be inside Big Bad Barry.
By all that's wet and fishy, you're right. We're in the belly of the big fish.
That explains the smell.
Just think, all those years I tried to catch Barry, and now he's caught me.
How are we going to get out of here?
If we could...
Hello, King Thistle. Where's this hamster of yours?
My hamster?
Here's Pippin.
Ah!
Pippin likes you.
No, charmed, I'm sure. Bring in the wheel.
Right-ho!
Goodness, where's that going to go? It's hideous.
The things we do for our pets, eh, King Thistle?
It's not my pet.
Lower the wheel into the hamster cage.
Hamster cage? Are you talking about my castle?
Put the wheel in the middle of the hamster cage, Mr. Elf.
Pippin! Here, Pippin.
Pippin like wheel.
Are you sure the wheel is strong enough?
It'll be fine. Hamsters don't run very fast. Ooh, you've got a fast hamster, haven't you?
The wheel's spinning too quickly.
She cannot take it, Captain.
It's okay. The wheel's too big to go through the cage door.
My castle!
Oh, dear.
Pippin's escaped again.
The wheel's heading for the great elf tree.
We'll have to warn the elves.
Hello?
Hello, dear. It's me. Do you know what hamsters are?
Yes, dear. They're sweet little fluffy creatures.
Yes. Well, don't panic, but there's a hamster coming your way in an enormous wheel.
Oh.
Come on, Barry. Where are you?
It's not working.
Here, Barry. Come on, boy.
If we're going to catch Big Bad Barry, let's do it properly.
Yes!
You must do what I say as soon as I say it.
Aye, Captain!
Big Bad Barry is too big for that rod. We'll use this rod.
Wow!
You wanted to meet Big Bad Barry? Here's your chance.
Excellent.
Now we wait, but not for long.
Look!
It's him! It's Big Bad Barry!
What a fish! We'll be eating him for weeks.
He's got the cheese! Start the engine! Full sail!
We're not going anywhere!
Yes, we are. Bad Barry is pulling us backwards.
Hang on!
We've got him! We've got him!
I think he's got us, Daddy.
Holly's right. We should never have tried to catch Bad Barry.
He's too big!
He's too bad.
We have to let him go!
Never! Aha! He's given up!
I don't think so.
He's eating the line!
Then he can have it. I give in. Sorry we tried to catch you, Barry. No hard feelings, eh?
Ah! He's eating Bunty!
Wise old elf, maybe you should get out from under the cow.
If only I could take a closer look. Oh,
Oh, dear. It's raining and I haven't got my umbrella.
What about the wise old elf?
oh.
He's under a cow.
At least he's dry under there.
Lucy, could you get Bessie to stand up, please?
I'm sorry. Cows never get up when it's raining.
Daddy Plum, you may now use magic if you wish.
I didn't think you liked magic.
Just get me out.
If you're sure.
I'm sure.
Abracazoo, up you get, cow.
Now, what was I saying?
The last thing you said was... the sound you made when the cow sat on you. Ugh!
Thank you, Strawberry.
Oh no! It's a thunderstorm!
Everyone back on the bus.
Lucy, you'd better go indoors. But I can't. I have to get all the animals into the barn first.
Rex can help.
But what about Bessie and the chickens? Maybe I could try magicking them into the barn. Oh no! It's too wet for my wand to work. It is working. Look!
It's not magic. It's Gaston.
He's copying Rex the sheepdog.
King and Queen Marigold don't like country things, and the instruments sound so, rough.
I can fix that.
How?
I'll just use magic to make the instrument sound more normal. Play me a tune, Mr. Elf.
Fantastic! That sounds exactly the sort of music King and Queen Marigold would like.
Problem solved.
King and Queen Marigold.
How delightful to see your little kingdom again, Queen Thistle.
It's always such a pleasure to experience your simple country life here.
We can't wait to hear some genuine elf music.
Oh, yes. You must hear it.
Oh, King Thistle, you didn't tell me you were a conductor.
I take a special interest in the sound of this band.
I must say, this is not at all what I expected elf music to sound like.
They have been practicing very hard.
These elves play well, but the tune is a little old-fashioned.
And their instruments sound very ordinary.
I assumed elf music would be more folksy.
What's that?
Oh, I say.
What's that? Oh!
First, we need something to turn into shoes.
Lemons?
No, they need to be shoe-shaped. Ah!
Carrots?
Now we need something round and juicy for the jacket.
A lemon?
No, a tomato. What can we use for the crown?
Ah, Holly. You remember King and Queen Marigold?
Hello, Princess Holly.
Hello, and this is my best friend, Ben Elf.
Hello, Ben.
I must say your clothes are quite, charming.
Yes, nice and, sensible.
Oh, is it the country look?
I think the way one dresses is very important.
My husband won't be a moment. He's just changing into his new clothes.
New clothes? That sounds interesting.
Well, it is an experiment.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Outstanding. Oh.
Really? Well, the jacket feels a bit soggy, actually.
It looks wonderful.
So fresh and exciting.
We were just saying how important it is to think carefully about what you wear.
Oh, I don't think I think at all.
Oh, I say.
Oh, what's that?
Yes, I was worried that might happen. Tricky things, magic clothes.
Silly Daddy, you've got a lemon on your head.
But the tide will be coming in soon and...
Please, Mr. Elf, please can we stay a bit?
Just a little bit then.
We'll pack the car, but you must come when we call you.
Yes, Mum.
We promise. Oh, look. The sea is coming closer.
That's great. Soon the castle will have a moat.
Oh, Holly almost left her wand behind.
Talking of Holly, let's fetch the children.
I don't want to go home. I want to stay in our castle forever and ever.
Oh, goodness. Look how high the sea is.
Ben! Holly! Leave the castle now!
We can't leave. The sea's too high.
Holly, you can fly to the shore.
Okay. No, it's too windy to fly.
Holly? Maybe it's time to do a little magic.
Yes, I'll just wave my wand and... Oh, where's my wand?
Here's your wand, Holly. I can throw it to you.
But what if it falls in the sea?
Don't worry, Holly. Mrs. Elf is very good at throwing things.
And I'm great at catching.
Okay. Don't worry, wand. Ben will catch you.
Ready, Ben?
Yes, Mum.
1, 2, 3, row!
Hooray! Thanks, Ben. Now for the magicking bit. Sun, sea and sand. Put Ben and me on dry land.
Hooray! Well done!
Done.
It's no good. Holly's hidden too well. I'll never find her. Found you.
Oh, how did you find me? I'm invisible. Oh, I'm not invisible. The magic's worn off.
Magic?
Oh, I was just using a teeny bit of magic. Anyway, let's play a different game. I promise not to use flying or magic.
Okay, let's play a game of...
Ben! Holly! Children! The cupcakes are ready.
Oh, Mrs. Elf, do we have to come in?
Can we just play one more game?
Well, I never. I thought a certain fairy princess and a certain elf found playing games boring.
But, Mum, we've hardly been playing any time at all. And you said the cakes would take ages.
The cakes have taken ages.
Have they?
The time's whizzed by because you were enjoying yourselves. Time does that.
Oh.
Would you like a cupcake each?
Yes, please. Delicious.
Yummy.
These cakes are the best. And Mrs. Elf didn't even use any magic.
Thank you, Holly. I think it was your stirring that made all the difference.
Do you want to see a trick?
Okay.
I can make this cake disappear.
How? I thought elves didn't do magic.
Watch carefully.
Catch that chicken! Quick, to the elf truck!
Follow that chicken.
Oh, we've stopped.
Oh, no! The clockwork has wound down!
Quick, Holly! Let's wind it up!
Somebody give me an egg. Now! Goodness me! Nanny Plum, I told you not to magic a chicken.
That's not my chicken.
Nanny, can you speak chicken?
Yes, Your Majesty.
So, what did it say?
Mrs. Chicken said...
Oh.
Look, there's our chicken.
Careful, Nanny Plum. That is a dangerous animal.
Don't be silly. It's just a chicken.
The chicken's laid an egg.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Back to the kitchen. Now, let's mix all the ingredients. Blackberry, sugar, lemon, dewdrop, slug slime, and finally, frog burp. And now, the magic words. Sugar and spice, glug, 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 burp of a frog, slime of a slug.
That's going to taste horrible.
No, Ben. Remember, it's a potion to rub on the feet, not to drink. Nobody would drink this.
Oh, my! That is bad! Ugh. That did taste disgusting!
Daddy, you shouldn't have drunk it.
You should have rubbed it on your feet.
What?
I wonder what will happen now. Let's see what the book says. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, dear.
What is it?
Silly me. It's not a recipe for cold medicine after all. It's a cure for baldness. But I must say, Your Majesty, long hair really does suit you.
Nanny Plum? I think my cold has gone.
Hooray!
Achoo! Oh, I seem to have caught the king's cold.
I think they're trying to fly.
But they can't fly.
I can teach them. Fairies are good at flying, and I'm a fairy. OK, baby birds, just copy me. Flying is easy peasy. Oh, they're not copying me.
Maybe we should start with something simpler. How did you learn to fly?
I've been flying since I was a baby. I can't remember my first flying lesson.
Let's begin with flapping, like this.
They're copying you, Ben.
Now flap faster. Now jump. They're flying.
Clever, Ben. You taught them to fly even though you can't fly yourself. Bye-bye, birds.
There they go. Goodbye, little ones.
Oh, don't say you miss them now.
No, I've just got something in my eye.
Have the chicks hatched yet? I want to tick them off in my book.
They've flown away, Daddy.
I taught them how to fly.
Oh.
Baby woodpecker chicks are a once-in-a-lifetime sight for a bird spotter. But you missed them.
It's not fair. Now I'm not going to spot anything good. Hello?
King Thistle, we've got a strange nest in the castle.
A nest? I'll be there straight away.
Here's the fuel tank, Nanny Plum.
Now, ask the magic basket for jelly.
What? But you said no more magic jelly. Remember?
I know I did, but this is an emergency.
Okay. How much jelly do you want?
A lot.
Rightio.
What? How will that help?
The jelly comes out of the magic basket at amazing speed. We can use the power of jelly to make the rocket fly back home.
If I'd said that, you'd say I was being silly.
But it's not you saying it. It's me.
And the wise old elf is very wise, Nanny Plum.
I suppose he is a bit clever. OK, let's give it a go. Magic basket, please. Jelly, jelly. Lots, lots, lots. Oh, hang on, everyone.
It worked! Hooray!
Elf rocket to control! We are heading back to the Little Kingdom using jelly power.
They're on their way home.
Apparently, they were made at the elf factory by someone called the Wise Old Elf.
We know the wise old elf.
You know the wise old elf? What's he like?
He's wise.
He's old.
He's a grumpy old elf that's a bit clever.
This is my favorite toy.
A clockwork fairground ride.
But sadly, it's broken.
Don't worry, I can mend it.
I don't think so. It needs to be seen by an expert.
Elves are experts, and I'm an elf.
And I can help you, Ben.
Rah! Don't touch!
These toys must not be touched by children.
We'll have to touch it to mend it.
Okay.
There, it's mended.
Vroom, vroom, beep, beep.
This is fun!
There, it stopped.
I want it to go again.
Oh, yes, again.
More.
Okay.
Vroom, vroom.
King and Queen Marigold's castle isn't boring at all.
Yes, actually, it's quite fun, isn't it?
Let's try this. Basket, basket. More, more, more.
Basket, basket, more, more, more.
Phew. For a moment there, I thought we were going to have another jelly flood.
Jelly floods, jelly floods, jelly floods.
Ah! Jelly flood!
Nanny, there's too much jelly.
Stop it, Nanny!
Shazam, shazing. Magic pudding. Shrink, shrink, shrink.
Nanny, try a stronger spell.
I could use the stop magic spell, but that's only for royal emergencies.
I declare this a royal emergency!
Thunder and lightning, north wind blow. Magic spells, away you go.
It worked! Hooray!
Nanny, where's our food?
Sorry, I had to stop all the magic, and that included our magic picnic.
That's strange. My food is still here.
That's because it wasn't made by magic.
And luckily, I've enough for everyone.
Thank you, Ben.
But Nanny, you said fairies don't eat elf food.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me, Princess Holly.
We can have a nice time without a picnic. Let's sit and enjoy the view.
Yummy.
I'm a bit hungry.
Me too.
Look, a worm! It got away!
Oh, come on, everyone. Try again.
There's another one.
I give up. They're too hard to catch.
The baby bird is very hungry.
We really need to find its mummy.
Usually the mummy bird comes when her baby calls.
But it's not chirping loud enough. Nanny, do a spell to make the chick chirp louder.
Of course. Zig-zag zig, make it big.
Oh no, Nanny! I think you've got the spell wrong.
The chick is getting bigger.
I haven't got the spell wrong. I made it bigger to make it louder.
Ooh.
Don't worry, the spell won't last long.
How long, Nanny Plum?
It could last a minute. Or a week. Or...
The spell is wearing off.
And the mummy bird is here.
Hooray! What's it saying?
The chick says thank you very much and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Was Nanny Plum rude to Mrs. Witch?
A bit.
Witches can be a little moody.
Are you going to tell Mrs. Witch off, Daddy?
No, I've got a better idea.
Who's there?
King Thistle.
King Thistle who?
King Thistle.
Oh, Your Majesty.
You must be the Mrs. Witch I have heard so much about.
Please let me explain.
About your cleverness, your kindness and beauty.
Oh.
Not to mention your wonderful cooking.
Would you like a worm cake?
No, thank you. I believe you may have frozen Nanny Plum.
Yes, I have, but...
I completely understand why you would want to do this.
You do?
Nanny Plum can be quite rude at times, but she's really not that clever.
Yes, well...
I am sure, being as clever and as kind as you are, and knowing that Nanny really can't help herself, you will let her go this time. Quite apart from that, I need Nanny to cook my dinner.
I could cook you dinner, Your Majesty.
That's very kind of you.
I was just about to boil some toads in the hole.
But I just need Nanny Plum back.
I understand. Just one moment.
Say thank you for having me, Nanny.
Thank you for having me.
Goodbye, Mrs. Witch, and very nice to meet you.
I'm honoured, Your Majesty. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So he wants a bucket of custard and a big jar of pickles?
Yes.
I knew it. I should never have used a gnome.
What's wrong with gnomes?
Ugh. They make everyone else work while they just eat and sleep.
Grumbling again, Nanny. I say, are we going on a picnic?
No, Daddy. This is food for Mr. Gnome.
What are we going to eat for dinner, Nanny?
There's no food left, Your Majesty. The gnome has eaten it all.
Nanny, remember that Mr. Gnome needs plastic flowers too.
Plastic flowers?
They go with the windmill.
Windmill? I'd better see what this gnome is up to.
Thank you, wise old elf. I couldn't have done a better job myself.
Ooh, look! A pretty bridge.
I can see you've certainly been working hard, gnome.
Yes, your kingliness.
So, when will it be safe for you to leave?
Oh, well, I don't think it ever will be, your royalness.
What?
I might have to stay here forever.
But what about my golf?
I won't get in your way.
But you are in my way.
Oh, custard and pickles.
I can't play golf with all this stuff around.
I know. We can play crazy golf.
Yes, crazy golf. This crazy golf is much better than the other kind.
Yes.
It's a terrible signal. Wise old elf?
Nanny Plum, don't you know what time it is?
I didn't call to ask you the time. We're in a big house and the window's closed. I need some elves to rescue us.
I see. How many elves do you need?
All of them.
We came in through the window, but now it's shut.
There, it's open.
Thanks, Lucy.
It was nice meeting you, Lucy, but we weren't supposed to wake you. It's okay. I'll pretend to be asleep. Bye-bye.
I see you woke the little girl up.
We didn't mean to, Nanny.
Oh, it's okay. They always wake up.
Elves to the rescue! Elves to the rescue!
Now, where's this window that needs opening?
You just came through it.
But that's an open window.
Yes, we've done it ourselves. We don't need you anymore. Sorry.
Sorry? You've just dragged every elf in the kingdom from their beds.
Shush. Can you be quiet?
Of course I can. Elves are very good at being quiet.
And we're elves!
No! This is why elves can't be tooth fairies. You're too noisy.
Are you all right, Lucy? We heard a noise.
It's okay. She's asleep.
You can come out now.
You!
Bye, Lucy. See you again. Bye, Ben and Holly. But we already looked in books for the answer.
What books did you look in?
We looked in my storybook.
And we looked in magic spell books.
Well, there are different books for different things. There are books with stories in,
Ooh, look, witches.
and books about how things work.
Wow, a rocket book.
There are books about music,
Oh, palm music for elves! My favourite!
books about animals,
Oh, chickens. That's interesting.
books about vegetables.
Oh, yes, I like vegetables, especially peas.
You can find out any answer if you look in the right book. Ah, here we are. A book on stars.
Is this going to have the answer?
Let's see. Is everybody comfortable?
Yes, Queen Thistle.
On clear nights, we can see the stars twinkling in the sky. The light we see from each star is tiny, the tiniest little spot of light. We can only see it because the sky is so dark.
Black. The night sky is pure blackness.
Yes, it is, Holly. But when the morning comes and the sun rises, the sky gets brighter and the stars disappear.
But, Mummy, where do the stars go?
They don't go anywhere.
What?
They're still shining in the sky. We just can't see them anymore because the sky is so bright.
It's obvious. I knew that.
And when the sun goes down and the sky gets darker, we can see the stars again.
When the sun goes.
Now, all astronauts into their spacesuits, get ready for takeoff.
What's this for?
There's no air in space. You'll have to wear a spacesuit.
But we can just use magic to breathe.
No, magic is not allowed aboard the elf rocket. You will have to leave your wands behind.
Okay.
Astronauts aboard the rocket. Queen Thistle, would you please come with me to the mission control room?
Ooh.
Systems check.
Engines ready?
Engines are go.
Computers ready?
Computers online.
Fuel system ready?
Fuel systems A-OK.
Start the countdown.
10.
I want to wish you all the best of luck. You are going where no elf has gone before.
Oh, fairy.
Or fairy. Oh, sorry, Holly. You are going where no elf or fairy has gone before. Is everyone ready?
All ready and A-OK, wise old elf.
0.
Here we go!
Next stop, the moon.
Blast off!
Hang on, everybody! All systems go!
Where did it go?
Where did it go? Where did it go? Into space. It actually worked. I wasn't expecting that.
We are now out of Earth's atmosphere. We can take off.
Oh no! The twins have made all the elves invisible!
Who's going to help us now?
It's very quiet in the castle. I hope everything's all right. Hello, my little ones.
Mummy, Mummy.
My goodness, you look tired. Have you been playing with Holly, Ben and Daddy all day?
Yes, Mummy.
Where is Daddy?
Glad you're home, darling. Have you had a nice day?
Why are you so tiny?
Daisy and Puppy have been a bit naughty.
They've made us little.
I see. And where is Nanny Plum?
She's been turned into that doll. Press her tummy.
Baby Plum is lots of fun. Change my nappy, please.
I see.
My mum tried to help, but that didn't work out too well either.
And where is your mum?
Up here, Your Majesty. I'm afraid the twins have done something to all the other elves too.
What other elves? Where are they?
We're here, Your Majesty.
We're invisible!
Right. And all this is Daisy and Poppy's doing?
Yes!
Okay, let's put everything right again. Make this magic all undone.
Good evening, Your Majesty.
So, are you telling me that I've gone away for just one day and the whole kingdom couldn't look after two little children?
It's been a long day. I think I'll go to bed early.
Your Majesty, that might be a problem.
What do you mean?
Well, it's to do with Gaston.
Yes?
Nanny magicked this basket for Gaston to sleep in.
Well done, Nanny.
But the basket was too drafty. Then he tried my bed, but that was too soft.
Oh, dear. I don't like the sound of this.
Don't worry, Daddy. Gaston's found a bed that he says is just right.
Oh, but that's my bed. What's he saying now?
Gaston says he is very tired and would like to go to sleep now.
Good night, Gaston. Sleep tight.
So, where are we going to sleep?
Oh, that was the most uncomfortable night ever.
Oh, how long is Gaston going to stay with us?
I did say he could stay here until his cave was mended.
And how long will that take?
I don't know.